Hello everyone, welcome to my channel GermanwithKhizer. In this video we learn Nominative, Dativ and Accusative. Let's start the lecture from Nominative. Nominative are those who perform an action in a sentence. Nominative are those who perform an action in a sentence. These are categorized into distinct and non-distinct articles. First one is distinct article. In English, distinct articles are definite articles. Definite articles. In English, we use the article the, but in German, we use articles according to their genders, such as for masculine, we use the article. For feminine, we use the article. And for neutral, we use das article. And for plural, we use the article. Such as, and in unbestimmt article, on bestimmt article, unbestimmt articles are indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. In English, indefinite articles for indefinite articles we use a and ein and a and and. But in German we select articles according to their gender, such as for masculine the article is ein. For feminine the article is eine. And for neutral the article is ein. In one distinct article there is no plural. Let's take some examples. In Germany, we say Beispiel. Mean example. Der Mann liest ein Buch. Means the man read a book. The man read a book. For man, we use the article because it is masculine. And a book is a neutral. So we use das. So we use ein article. Der Mann liest ein Buch. And the second example is die Frau liest ein Buch. I take the same example, but according to gender, the article of the noun will be changed. So, Frau is a feminine. We use the article die. Ein Buch means it is a neutral change as first example. The Frau liest ein Buch. The woman means the woman read a book. The woman read a book. Third example is das Kind spielt Ludo. The child plays Ludo. We use das article for kind because these are the neutral. Nominative. Nominatives are those who perform an action in a sentence. A noun which perform an action in a sentence is the nominatives. Nominatives can be distinct or unbestimmt articles. Distinct articles are definite articles, such as in English we use the article, but in German we use the article according to their genders. So for masculine we use the article, for feminine we use the article, for neutral das article, for plural we use the article. Unbestimmt articles. Unbestimmt articles are indefinite articles. In English, we use a and an article, but in German, we use the article according to their gender. For masculine, we use ein article. For feminine, use eine. For neutral, use ein article. There is no plural in an unbestimmt article. For example, Beispiel, for example, der Mann, the man, liest ein Buch, read a book. Der Mann. We use der article according to gender. Gender is male, we use the article. Ein Buch. We use ein Buch, ein article, because it is a neutral. Book is a neutral. So we use ein article. Same, die Frau. Frau is a feminine. So we use the article, this and book. Read the book. Das Kind spielt Ludo. We use das article because kind is a neutral. So we use das article. Accusatives. Accusatives are those whose are effective by the action of the nominative. Or who nominatives perform an action too. First, we need to know the distinct and undistinct articles of the accusatives. Distinct articles. And undistinct articles. For distinct articles, masculine change to from there to then. Feminine will remain same as nominative. D. For neutral, same as nominative does. And plural is D. In undistinct articles, masculine change to einer. Feminine will remain same as nominative ein. For neutral, same as nominative ein. There is no plural in undistinct articles. Let's take an example. Beispiel. Beispiel means example. First example is the dog bites the man. Dog action. Dog perform an action on man. Bites. The dog bites the man. In German, we say der Hund because dog is a masculine. So we use der article. Der Hund bites me. Bites. The article change. Perform an action because dog perform an action on the man. So the article of their article change into then article because man is a masculine, then man. Same as on distinct articles. Beispiel. Die Katze, sie einen Mann. The cat means the cat see the man. The cat see the man means the cat perform an action on the man. The action will be G means see. Accusative. Accusatives are those who are affected by the action of the nominatives, or we say who nominative perform an action to. First, we need to know distinct and undistinct articles of the accusatives. For distinct articles, for masculine, they are changed into then. Feminine, same as nominative D. For neutral, does, and for plural, D article. Undistinct articles, masculine. For masculine, the article change from ein to change ein to einen. For feminine, the article change to eine. For neutral, the article change to ein. There is no plural in undistinct articles. Let's take both distinct articles and undistinct articles examples. Beispiel example means example. The dog bites the man. The dog bites the man means the dog perform an action on the man. So then there. The change means there change to den. The der Hund dog is a masculine. We use the article der Hund beißt den man. Der, the article of the man, der changes to den because the action performed on the man. So we use the article den man. And in unbestimmt article, for example, the cat sees einen Mann means the cat see the man. The cat see the man. Cat perform an action on the man. So the cat say, the cat say means cat is a feminine. The action perform to perform an action. The cat perform an action. Einen Mann, a man. Sorry, a man. Einen Mann. Man is a masculine. We use the article einen. Datives. Datives are those who nominatives perform an action for. Whose nominatives perform an action for means for third person. For third person, a nominative perform an action. First, we need to know the distinct and undistinct articles for datives. Distinct articles and undistinct articles. For masculine, they are changed to them. For feminine, they change to their. And for neutral, they change to does change to them. And for plural, then plus n. And in undistinct articles, for masculine, ein changes to einem. For females, ein changes to einer. And for neutral, ein sorry, and for neutral, ein changes to einem. There is no plural in undistinct articles. Let's take an example. Beispiel. Ich schreibe einen Brief. Ich means nominatives. Ich means I. I is a nominative. Schreibe. Write. Write means schreibe means write. Einen Brief means a letter. In this, action performs on letter. Action performs that nominatives write a letter means ich schreibe einen Brief. For which purpose? For those people he write a letter means I write a letter. I say damn Bruder. Damn is a article of esteemed in dative. Their article changed into damn. Damn Bruder. We change because dative comes before the accusative form. So the sentence structure is ich schreibe Damn Bruder. Einen Brief. Brief. I write the letter. I write a letter. The brother. Ich schreibe dem Bruder einen Brief. First comes dative form, then accusative form. Ich is a nominative. Dem is a accusative form. Ich is a nominative form. Dem is a dative form. And einen is a accusative form. First comes nominative, then dative. In the last, accusative comes in a sentence. According to unbestimmt article, Beispiel example means example. Ich gebe. Ich gebe is a nominative. Ich is a nominative. Then the dative form will come. Ich gebe meinem, because mine changes to meinen in accusative and meinem in dative. Mine changes to meinen in accusative and meinem in dative form. Ich gebe meinem. Ich gebe meinem is a dative form. Meinem Kind. Meinem Kind einen Computer. A computer. I give my child a computer. If this video is informative for you, please hit the bell icon for upcoming new videos and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen.